Hail, Holy Queen, enthroned above, O Maria, Hail, Mother Mercy.
My name is Ninfa Campomanes. I'm a parishioner of the Good Shepherd Catholic Church here at Outgrove. I am here to give my testimony as the daughter of the Blessed Virgin Mary.
Seraphim, heaven and earth resound the hymn. Salve, salve, salve Regina.
I think it started when I was still young. I'm the youngest of the 11 children, and being the youngest, it is so difficult for me to get the love and attention of my mom. I came from a very poor family, but my mom is a very devout Catholic. And I learned the Blessed Mother through my mother. And she will always bring me to the church every day. And there in front of the altar, I always see the beautiful image of our Blessed Mother. And every month of May, we always bring flowers for her. When I was in my pre-teens, I have lots of acne in my face and everything. And my brothers and sisters will usually tease me as ugly, and I was not their sister. So that hurt me a lot, but I kept it to myself. And then one day I just went at the backyard of our church, and then all of a sudden I just said, Blessed Mother, I miss my mother. I cannot feel the love of my mother. Can you be my mother? Can you be my mother? And from now on, I will be confiding in you whatever is in my heart. Please give me a big heart. That's my prayer, that I will forgive whoever will hurt me. And I went to study as a nurse, and being a nurse, a student nurse, we were in a dorm. It's just like a military training. We have to wake up every morning and everything. And I have with me, I remember I bought a very small statue of Our Lady of Lourdes. Very small, and I put it always at my bedside. Well, the school is under a Presbyterian Episcopalian church, and it's somewhat like similar to the Catholic church, but they don't have Mary and the saints. So I always look at that small statue of Our Lady of Lourdes, and I said, okay, whenever I'm lonely, you are here, my mother. So until I got married, and even when I get married, it's always the Blessed Mother. I said, Blessed Mother, you give him to me, but now I'm married to him, but please be my model, and please be in our midst. So again, whenever the relationship will become thorny, I always go to my Blessed Mother, and I will ask her, when you were married to Saint Joseph, how was it? Do you also have some arguments or whatsoever? But I don't know, but just tell me what to do. So she is always my mother. I think it was my 45th birthday, and my husband asked me, this was in the Philippines. My husband asked me, what gift would I like to have? And I said, no, I don't like a gift, but I would like us to go to Lipa, to the monastery of the Carmelites. And there I said, okay, and we went in there. And there I met, actually I didn't meet, but I saw Julia Kim Julia Kim is the visionary of Our Lady of Naju in Naju, Korea. And she sang a very beautiful song in Korean language. And I don't know, it just hit me in my heart. And then I found myself really sobbing, really crying. And then after that, I smelled a very sweet scent of rose. And I said, okay. So it was the church was full of people. And then I keep on sniffing. Maybe it's the perfume of somebody who's standing beside me, but no, I can smell sweat. And then the archbishop of that province, when he talked in his homily, that he said, we are lucky today because we have our very own visionary, Teresing. Teresing had a miracle of shower of roses in that Carmelite monastery. And then whenever we have Teresing, there is a shower of roses. And now we have Julia Kim from Korea. And whenever the Blessed Mother is with Julia, you can smell the scent of roses. And it sent me goosebumps. And I said, oh, thank you. Because it was a very soothing smell. So, but anyway, that incident really got stuck in my mind.
A life of sweetness here below, oh Maria, our hope in sorrow and in woe, oh Maria, triumphal ye cherubim, sing with us ye seraphim, heaven and earth resound the hymn, salve, salve, salve Regina. A life of sweetness.
2005, my first pilgrimage to Medjugorje. And when I look at the Blessed Mother, I focused my video cam and then I said, huh? Because I saw the head of the Blessed Mother just moved, do like that. And she gave me a big smile. And then when I look at my video cam, I thought I recorded it. And it says, stand by. And I said, oh, okay, you don't like to be recorded. It's okay. But I kept it in my heart. And then I went on to several Marian pilgrimages. And another one, which when I first went to the Fatima, I have my sister with me, and she was bragging like, oh, I was able to walk kneeling from that end to up to the chapel of the apparition. Well, she's 4 years older than I am. And he said, if she can do it, if she was able to do it, I can do it. So I started my rosary. And I remember, and he said, oh, Blessed Mother, I said, you always would like the rosary for the conversion of sinners and the salvation of the poor souls in purgatory. So as I was kneeling, first decade, I said, okay, for the conversion of sinners. And then I did for the salvation of the poor souls in purgatory. And this time, I kind of really walked by kneeling. And then all of a sudden, I just said, I can no longer go on. So what I did is I prostrated myself in there. And then I was sobbing, and I said, I'm sorry, Blessed Mother, I'm sorry. I really would like to please you, but I'm sorry. And all of a sudden, boom, it was all dark. And then I look around, and then I can see stars, small stars coming. And I said, okay. And then I looked to my left, and I saw a waterfall. But the waterfall is, instead of going down, it's going like this. And it is made of liquid gold. And I have this urge to touch it. And I said, okay, I have this urge to touch it. And then all of a sudden, the face of the Blessed Mother appeared in there, in that ark of the liquid gold. And I said, oh, I said, and then I looked at her left side and I saw Jesus, the Good Shepherd, not that one, but the Good Shepherd with his head was covered, and I can feel the cloth, the linen cloth. And he said, okay. And he was smiling and he said, okay, thank you. And surprisingly, I felt at peace. I'm not a visionary. Maybe that's the way that the Blessed Mother would give her message to me. So the Blessed Mother is really my mother. She is my spiritual mother. She has replaced the vacuum in my heart for, I guess I was a lonely child. I thought I'm a happy child. But there is always a vacuum in my heart. And I said, there is always that yearning, longing, and looking for what is it that will make me happy. And right now, I think it's filled up with my love to the Blessed Mother. And I would like everybody to love our Blessed Mother too.
Triumph, all ye cherubim, sing with us, ye seraphim. Heaven and earth resound the hymn. Salve, salve, salve Regina. Salve, salve, salve Regina.
Mary is my mother. She is my spiritual mother. She intercedes for me to the heart of our Lord Jesus Christ. She's always there to guide me, protect me, and I know deep in my heart that she loves me, and I would really love to reciprocate that love in me. I know it is not sufficient, but I want to do more for the Blessed Mother and for our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Lady of the Cape is one of the most famous Marian titles in North America, but it's unknown to most people in the United States. Notre Dame du Cap, as it's known in Canada. It is the most famous Marian title in all of Canada, and it relates to two great miracles that happened under this title. There was a town that had a parish priest who had ordered the construction of a new church. Unfortunately, winter had hit, and the supplies were unable to get across the river to the building of this new shrine. He gathered all the people together. He didn't know what to do. He prayed and prayed. They prayed the rosary that Our Lady might intercede to help them finish this great project. Well, sure enough, a bridge of ice known as the Rosary Bridge formed across the St. Lawrence River. Those materials and supplies were able to be transported over this miraculous bridge of ice and brought to the other side. And as a result, the shrine was able to be finished. The second miracle of Our Lady of the Cape happened in the year 1888, in the month of June. And this miracle happened when three men, one of whom was in a wheelchair, were sitting in a chapel, and they were praying to Our Lady of the Cape and venerating the statue that was there. The one man who was in a wheelchair, he experienced a miracle. He was healed. He was able to walk again. And when he was standing up, they saw the Virgin Mary statue become animated. The eyes of the Virgin Mary, Our Lady of the Cape, began to blink. And the renown of this great healing and of these blinking eyes spread throughout the parish, throughout the town, and throughout the entire country. And Our Lady of the Cape became known as the greatest miraculous title of the Virgin Mary in Canada.
Who is this one with the moon under her feet? She's the mother of all. She is the mother of all.